everybody, welcome to my channel. So me and Curtis have filmed a Q&A together, but I forgot to film an intro, so I thought I'd just like sort of introduce myself a little bit for anybody that hasn't seen my channel before. So my name is Lorian and I am a mum of 5 children. We have a 9, a 6, 3, 1 year old and a 2-month-old, 2.5 months. Yeah, so this video is just some questions that my lovely followers and subscribers have asked me and Curtis. So we did sit down and answered all the questions, and I hope you enjoy it. I did realise that I left one question out, which I'm just going to quickly answer now because this is a question for me anyway. And then yeah, you can see the video of me and Curtis. So it was the hardest part about being a mum to 5. I think that going from 4 to 5 has been a lot harder than going from, I think 1 to 2 is the hardest, and then 4 to 5. I think like 2 to 3 and 3 to 4 I didn't find as hard as this, but I do think that maybe it is because my children, the last 3 are 20 months and 18 months apart, so I think the last 3 are really close together. I've had 3 in 3 years. No. So I think the hardest part about being a mum to 5 is probably just that it's a lot altogether. Like it means a lot of washing, it means a lot of cooking, it means a big food shop, it means it's harder to, when they're smaller in age, it's harder to like for me to cuddle Flossie because Lilac needs me, or like it's hard to divide your attention. But I don't think that's a big thing if you don't have younger children as well. If like your next up in age isn't like only 18 months away. So the hardest thing is probably just the extra workload for me altogether. Like it's so much more cleaning, it's so much more cooking, so much more like preparation into everything. So yeah, the hardest part about having 5 is just the extra of everything, especially washing. So yeah, I hope you enjoy our Q&A. We really enjoyed filming it. It was really fun and it was really nice to like hear all your questions and everything. So thank you so much for sending them in to everybody who did, and I hope you enjoy it, and thank you so much for watching. Okay, there's been a couple of the same one. How did you and Curtis meet? You can tell everybody.
How did we meet? Okay, so we actually went to the same primary school, secondary school.
Well,
okay, you joined later.
Yeah, I joined in year 9.
Because you must have heard that I was there. And then it wasn't actually those points we didn't actually get together. It was sort of college. We went to separate colleges, but we were in contact.
Yeah.
And
yeah, we were good friends.
Yeah, we used to meet when we could drive. And
how did we meet?
How did
you used to come out.
I used to sit outside your house.
And my sisters would come to the window.
And I'd have to ask the sisters to go and get Lorian. And
yeah, why didn't you just text me?
Maybe you're ignoring me.
Nah. Maybe you were showing up.
Maybe, I think that I used to text you and you wouldn't reply, so I was just like, do you know what?
No, I think...
Yeah.
No, I think you used to just show up rather than ask me, so that I couldn't be like, no, I'm not coming out.
Maybe. So I forced her to come out.
You used to come to the house.
I won though.
Get Annabella or Minta to come to the window and then be like, sorry, I'm coming out. And then I'd come out. And then what did we used to do?
Drive around, get McDonald's. Everyone's heard of McDonald's. Everyone likes McDonald's. It's easy.
Yeah, but we used to meet with lots of different people.
Yeah.
With all our friends.
A little friendship circle.
We used to go to car parks, sit in our cars.
Yeah. It's pretty much all you can do really in the
there
UK.
Was nothing to do.
As a 17-year-old, 18-year-old, let's just drive around.
Well, the shops would be closed.
Yeah.
Apart from supermarkets. And
fast food restaurants.
Yeah. And you don't want to just go and sit in one person's house, so
no.
we're just
none of us had our own houses, so there were always parents there.
No, because we were like 16, so yeah. We'd just all sit in a car park in our cars and
chill.
Drive about.
Talk.
Yeah.
It was quite good actually.
It was fun. It was fun while it lasted.
Yeah.
If you had to leave your home immediately and permanently, excluding family and pets, what 3 things would you take with you? I think that's a really hard question.
That's really hard.
So I would take my phone. What else do you really need though?
That's the thing, I don't really know. It would be phone, maybe wallet, if that's something that you wouldn't just always carry.
Yeah.
Phone, wallet.
Yeah,
Your keys, obviously, because you need your car.
So I think, yeah, you'd have to take your car. Can that just come with you?
It should come with you.
Yeah, that should just be an
This day and
obvious
age,
thing, yeah.
yeah.
So, if your car just comes with you, and I'll take my phone.
You can take the car,
Yeah.
your purse,
Yeah.
and your phone.
Yeah.
And I'll take my van, my phone, and my wallet.
Yeah.
That's it.
But I want my bag.
What bag?
My M&S bag.
You can't have that.
Yeah, no, because that's got like everything we need in it for the children
Well,
when
you've
we
got
go
to
out.
sacrifice something.
Well,
You could leave your phone if you want.
no, I need it. But no,
You don't.
they weren't going to be my three. You just chose my three for me.
I didn't choose it.
You did.
That's my three.
No, you did. My three are my phone, my bag, and my MacBook. Because...
Okay, so I still need your wallet.
No, I got it on my phone.
You got it next to you.
Shut up. My phone is on my... No, my card's on my phone.
What if it expired?
Well, I'd renew it. Have I taken a picture of my new one?
But you wouldn't have your new one. It's here.
Well, I've
It's
got
stuck.
you. You've already said that. Okay. Do you think you'll have more children?
I don't think so.
No.
I don't.
No. Because
Not necessarily because of how it is. I just think space. Like, if we do have, not that we will. If we were to have more, we need a farm. That's
we
what
want
we
a
need.
farm.
Like, we need so much space. I just think like being on top of each other all the time, it makes it a bit difficult. There's a lot of tension, so it puts you off. But when they have space to roam, it's okay. Like if we go out and we go for a walk in the woods or something,
Yes.
they're happy. They do what they want. But no, in this house.
Yeah, but no one said in this house.
Okay, no, probably
No.
not.
Like, not to do with space or anything like that. Like, do you just want more children? Or not? Are you like complete or are you not?
I think I am.
Yeah, but that means you're not.
If I could afford to have a nanny,
Yeah, I am your nanny.
then it's okay. Oh no, I can't afford it.
Okay, so
Yeah.
me... No, probably don't
What?
know. More children.
You don't know. You just said you don't know.
No, I don't know. No, I don't know.
It's a tough one.
Is your mum planning to visit anytime soon? My mum, she already did.
She did, yeah.
Yeah.
Over the summer holidays.
Yeah, this question was asked before she visited.
Yeah.
I
It was
guess.
quite nice. It was like a, I don't know how to describe it. It was almost like a holiday for us
Yeah.
for the time as well, because the whole, like, the way that we would be normally, like kids going to bed on time and stuff, it just all
Yeah.
went. And
Even though it was some holidays for children,
it was
but
all-
for you were still working.
yeah, I was still working, but to be fair, I don't actually remember what I was doing. Like, it was just a break.
Fun, yeah.
It was nice. We'd
Yeah, it
stay
was
up
nice.
late. We'd
And then my sister would come round with her boyfriend.
Yeah.
And my brother would come round.
just a big like family sort of reunion, and
It
yeah,
was
it was
fun.
really nice.
Yeah,
It was nice.
yeah. We haven't seen her in a couple of years, have we?
No,
Has my dad moved? Yeah, my dad moved. When did he move?
quite a while ago.
It was now, wasn't it? 'Cause it was.
We went on holiday with him when he'd already moved since then.
Yeah, and when we went and got our new car, we went to go and see him. He was quite newly there, and we got the car in like March time, so he moved beginning of the year. Yeah, he moved 2.5 hours away.
Yeah.
Yeah. How did you choose the kids' names?
How did you choose your kids' name?
Online.
Mm.
Really, just I like unusual names that nobody else really has. You don't really have much of an opinion, I
No.
don't think.
No,
But
yours is bigger. Your opinion's bigger.
yeah,
No, but to be fair, actually, the one like obviously I love all the kids' names, but the one that we definitely ended up agreeing on was Lilac.
Yeah, it was.
Like we and even then we said the name.
Yeah.
There was still a list, and after a while we were still questioning what to do.
Yeah.
And then it was like, in my head I thought I really like Lilac, and I said it to you, and you were like, actually I like that too.
Yeah.
So we went with it.
Because my mum came up with, well, she saw it online. Horatio found it online. I always liked it, but I thought
it's got a bold name,
Yeah.
but it does suit him.
I thought
he's cheeky.
we weren't the family to use it.
No.
It does suit him. Rue, I came up with. I loved it, but you weren't sure on it, were you? You like it now? I like
It's
how
easy.
simple it is, because I think like the boys' names, all of their names I feel like are really different, and I feel like Rue sounds really simple, although loads of people do say, is he actually Rue?
Reuben.
Yeah, or is it Sean? It's like he is literally Rue, and it's spelt so simply too. Like R-O-O, it's so simple. Love Rue's name. Flossie, we didn't name her till she was about 4 months old. That took ages to decide on.
That suits her.
Suits her so well now.
Yeah, she's so cheeky.
Yeah. And yeah, like you said. How many kids do you want or think you'll have? Coming back to the same thing.
5.
Because then there's also, are you having any more babies?
Okay. We don't plan on having any more at the moment.
I feel like it's not something we've really talked about.
No.
Okay, so I'm 30 next December.
Yeah,
and I don't want any children after I'm 30, just because I've had them so young. Not that there's anything wrong with having children after you're 30, that's...
We need some time to ourselves.
Okay. Do you think you'll always be Brody when you complete your family? You're not Brody though, are you?
No.
So you are done?
I've never been Brody, I'm a man. Men don't get
Do
Brody.
men not get Brody?
I don't think so.
I think they do.
I don't.
I do. I hear of people saying that they're done. I don't understand it.
Yeah, but listen, they say they're done, but if the situation arises where, you know, whoops, you had a mistake, you're pregnant.
Yeah, but that's different.
You don't have a choice. Really.
Yeah, okay, so but if we got pregnant now, we'd have it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're done. But you have it. Like, that's not...
Yeah, but you might be done, but you still have to do what you got to do. Like, if it happens, you got to do what you got to do.
No, but like, you might say you're done, but if it's an accident, it's an accident, but... Easy.
You're boring, not doing.
I don't know. Mum said after she had her 5th, Annabelle, she was done.
What would be doing?
She said she felt done. I do feel a lot more done than when I had Flossie. When I had Flossie, as a mate, like, not that I wasn't over the moon with all of them, I don't know, still felt like I wanted another one. But now, I could be really happy being done. I know it's silly, I feel like it's silly to have more.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, so I'm not saying I want more. I do want more, but I don't want more. Do you know what I mean? I think I'll never be done. I think I'm always going to want another one. And I don't understand when people say they're done. At what point are you done? Like, I feel like it's never enough. Like, we had the boys, and I really wanted a girl, and then I had a girl, and
yeah, no one.
Yeah, and I was with Flossie. It was like, I felt really happy because I thought I'd never have a girl, and then we had a girl, but then I still felt like I needed another one. You're trying not to.
I tried so hard. My eyes even started watering.
Your nostrils were flaring. Okay, so Flossie, I could have been happy because I had finally had a girl after boys, or I would have been happy if I had a boy after girls. But Lilac has made it even better because, like, I don't know.
She's got a little
like,
sister.
Yeah. What did you want to do when you left school? I wanted to be a midwife.
I always had a passion for
what you
woodwork.
do now. Yeah.
Always. I excelled in it in school, and yeah.
When did you know you wanted to do them?
Out of all of the classes, it was the one that I really enjoyed. I was always quite hands-on anyway. I like not technical stuff, but I just like making stuff. And it wasn't until I did that I realised, and yeah, I did really well in that. Carried on and made it my career.
Toot your own horn.
To what?
Tooting your own horn.
I'll toot my own horn. Blow my own trumpet.
That's what I mean.
Toot. No, but
No, you're really good at what you do.
thank you. I tried to be.
Yeah. That's nice. Well, I wanted to be a midwife, but
Next best thing. You get to deal with kids
yeah.
all the time.
Yeah. I have too many children and too much to do at the moment that I'm not going to be going to university and completing that. It's just not going to happen.
Well, you don't want to be a midwife.
No.
So I don't get that.
Why?
Because it's just nice to do something you enjoy.
I enjoy doing this.
I don't see, okay. Fair. But I just like my work, sometimes I don't see it as work. It's what I like to do. It's like, fair enough, if this is what gives you...
Yeah, I enjoy it. It's my hobby.
Yeah.
This gives me
That's fine.
something for me.
Yeah, like a bit of self-worth, you know?
Yeah.
You feel good in what you've done.
Yeah, I do.
That's good.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay, this was before the summer holidays, so it said we go on holiday over the 6 weeks, but this was before because I was going to do this before we had the baby and it didn't happen.
Okay.
So we got on holiday over the 6 weeks. We didn't.
We wanted to.
Yeah, and then Mum came down, and then I got unwell and it just all was too much. So we would like to do something over Christmas.
Yeah.
We just don't know what we want to do yet. We're deciding, aren't we?
Yeah, it's really tough. Because
yeah. We want to do something the children are going to really enjoy, but then we want to also do something that we're going to enjoy.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, children will enjoy.
Yeah.
It will cost as much for children to enjoy, but it's one night away.
Yeah.
Whereas if I think we'd all enjoy it still.
Yeah.
It'll cost the same or less.
To like just stay
for
somewhere, not
for
go
nearly
somewhere.
a week to stay away. So it's a tough choice, but I like the idea of like kids going to a place and it all being decorated, Christmassy, like it's exciting, you know. Whereas if we find somewhere to stay, just like a lodge or something like that, it's not the same. It's nice because it's Christmas time when you're away, but it's not as festive feeling unless you're going somewhere that's got decorations and stuff.
Yeah. Are you still moving house soon?
We're looking into it. It's definitely very high up on the list. It's just, one is finding the right place. Two, because I've only been self-employed for
a year
now, I've not actually tried to find out whether I can get a mortgage. We've got one at the moment, but because I've gone self-employed now.
Sometimes you need like a couple of years of your books.
So that they can
see your income.
Yeah.
And that's regular.
Yeah. As soon as we find out from that, really.
Which we're going to do soon.
Yeah, that's when we'll decide to make the move, really. But I think we'll end up in a similar sized house, but we want to renovate the property, and you know, I don't want to buy a new build house and.
Yeah, we want to like buy somewhere more run down. You should get more for your money, do it up, and then move on.
Yeah.
Maybe like a big 3-bed, because at the moment we've got like a small 3-bed.
Small 3-bed.
It's quite. It's not really small. It's not like cottage small.
I think it's quite compact.
It's not.
It is.
Oh, you said that. No, but it's not like a cottage, like small. Like the bedrooms are a good size. Our bedrooms are really good size. Even the small bedrooms are tiny. It's just there's a lot of us. We moved here with 2 children, and we're leaving with 5.
Yeah, it's not big.
We literally had common ratio when we lived here.
Yeah.
And
the only thing though is our garden and our view is incredible, and honestly, I feel like I really miss that.
Yeah, we'll miss that. Do your brothers or sisters have children? So I have 2 sisters and 4 brothers. So my brothers are 32, 31, and then it's me, 26. 24, 20 and 14.
24.
My 24-year-old sister, she's got a son who's 2, and my 26-year-old brother he's having a baby February. Cosmo's birthday is February. So he's having a girl in February. We will have a nephew and a niece. So Kurt's only has one brother.
I've got one brother.
No sisters.
No sisters, yeah. He doesn't have any kids, but he's sort of he's just sort of settling down with his girlfriend at the moment. They bought a house together, so maybe there'll be kids to come soon. It would be nice, really.
It would be nice, because our children don't have anyone...
No.
Family to play with. I don't always really get on with my sister, so we don't talk very much. And other than that, nobody else has a child. Max's isn't born yet, and by the time it actually plays, it's going to be a couple of years.
Yeah.
So yeah, they don't have family, do
no,
they?
cousin.
Cousins. Yeah, we always find it a real shame, don't we? Because we think it would be nice if our brothers...
I think it's just because we had our kids so young, and
Yeah,
other people didn't. So it just didn't work out in that way.
But then we might have started young, but like going on, like we're 28 now, and still nobody's really had any.
Yeah.
But my brothers aren't really in relationships too. Yeah. So you're gonna bring your girls to parent baby toddler groups, which I'm not, because I'm a really awkward person. I don't know. I don't like those sort of things. No, they sound nice, but I wouldn't want to go there on my own. I'm shy. I might not seem shy, but I would be way too shy to go to parent baby group. I would go with a friend. I would not go on my own. Where do you keep all your toys? So this big coffee table here.
They can't see that.
Okay, well they would have seen it. Most people would have seen it.
There's a coffee table here.
Yeah, it's a big coffee table, and we chose one that had... It's like a storage box.
Yeah.
So this has got all of Flossy's toys in it, and loads of the boys' toys end up down here. Other than that, Flossy's bedroom, she hasn't really got many toys in it, has she? The boys have the toys in their rooms. We've got like two big IKEA, what are they called? Like Trofas, I think.
I'm not sure. They're like the units where you can buy the different coloured tubs to slide in and out.
We've got one on top of the other. And then all
secured.
Their toys, yeah. All their toys go in there. How old were you when you became a mummy? 18? Yeah, I was young. 18, and that means we've been doing it for about 10 years now. That's why I just think like...
It's a long time.
Yeah, it is a long time. As I don't want to still be doing it when I'm 30, not because it's wrong to have children when you're 30, it's obviously fine to have children when you're 30, but because we've been doing it for 10 years, it's like there's got to be a point where you get your own relationship and you are at a point where you have got a bit of freedom.
Yeah. I think though, most couples maybe, they have family that help out a lot, so they can do their date nights and stuff. We don't get to do that. We do not go. The only times we go out is our anniversary.
My sister offers to, but that is more recent. I would say we've become a bit more closer recently. But no, we don't really have any time together. Apart from our evening, we don't have any time together.
My main worry is I don't want people to, I say people, family, to think like, well, you've had 5 kids.
So it's your problem.
So yeah, why should we look after your children because you chose to have 5? So we sort of just get on with it, don't we?
Makes you feel like you can't say it's hard though, like, because people say you had them.
Oh, the man in Waitrose today.
I know, it's today.
Everyone says it. Everyone says.
Everywhere we go.
You need to get yourself a TV.
I know.
What's TV? What's that all about?
Do you think that going from the 4th child to the 5th?
Yeah.
I think we get so much more people since we've had the 5th.
Yeah, just turn
saying it's not children.
Yeah.
Everywhere we go.
To be fair, it's a proper little gang.
But you don't notice it, do you? Because it's your gang. You don't. You just get your gang and you go.
It's like a crowd of ducks.
Yeah, following you.
You look behind you. It's like a little.
I have to look around sometimes, and I'll be like.
Count them up.
Yeah, and I think there's supposed to be 5. So where's the 5th? And I realise it's Lilac, and she's on me. I'm like 1, 2, 3, 4.
I did it today, and I was looking around thinking, where's Roo? And he's in the trolley. But I was like, oh, he's missing.
Do you just count them sometimes when we're out?
No, I'll just like, just do like a rough tally up and look around.
Yeah, that's what I do. How do you manage your income on one budget?
We do. You do a lot of the you do the shopping, so you're really good with making sure we get the right amount of stuff and good value, and and good quality as well. Like you've changed where we get our milk and stuff from.
It's more expensive, but I think like maybe we get less takeaways and stuff. I don't think we get loads of takeaways.
No.
We used to get like 1 to a week. We don't really anymore. If a friend comes around or my sister comes around, we spend more money. But
other than that, being self-employed, it can vary. We can have times when it's really good, and we can have times where we're sort of pulling back a little bit because it's not, you know, it's not constant. It is constant. It is constant, but it's not regular. So we could be waiting for payment, whereas like being employed, it was every week. It was every Thursday or something like that.
Yeah, wasn't it?
Constant,
Thursday.
weird day.
Yeah.
It was just constantly coming in, whereas this is different, but it has been better for us.
Yeah, financially it's better. That's how we're managing it better, because I think like we've always had one income, haven't we? We've always had one.
Yeah.
We did used to struggle.
Yeah.
I would say we managed well for what we had, but we did struggle.
Yeah, it was literally, we were living week by week.
Yeah, we were.
And actually, no, we were living a week in advance. Yeah. Somehow you managed to make it work. There was money, there was like a tiny bit of money put aside for bills that sometimes we'd draw forwards to pay for the week. And then we put back when I get paid, but then obviously then you lose that, so that the pay's shorter. It was just, I don't know, it was a vicious cycle.
You worked out everything that came in and everything that went out recently.
Yeah.
And we worked out like how much we would have to spend on fuel, food, and how much we should have spare.
Yeah, we sort of budget like that, so we know that we need to spend a certain amount on food. Fuel's a killer.
Yeah. How long have you been together? 10 years, over 10 years now.
Yeah.
It's a long time, isn't it?
Very long.
It doesn't feel like 10 years.
No.
10 years feels like a really long time, because I can't believe that we're old enough to have been together for 10 years.
Yeah.
But
I don't feel...
I feel like we're still like, I don't know, 21?
Teenagers,
Yeah.
We're not. At heart we are.
At heart. Everyone says that though.
Yeah.
Do you have any fussy eaters? If so, how do you deal with it? We do.
Fair,
like everyone says our children eat really well.
No, to be fair, Cosmo, he used to be the worst, and actually he does try everything. He will try it. If he doesn't like it, normally he says he doesn't like it, but he will give it a go. It's tough because I think like a lot of parents, kids put up an act. Yeah. 100%, they put up such a display that it seems like you're torturing them with the food, but they need to try it, because if they haven't tried it, there's no way they can say they don't like it. No way at all. Rue, he's fussy, but I think, so the other day we were eating ravioli pasta.
You were working
and
at home.
I was working, and I realised not realised I wasn't eating, but I came up, I'd finished.
And I'd already been trying to get Rue to eat for half an hour.
Yeah. And he was sat at the table on his own because the other kids had finished and they were gone. And I realised I wasn't eating. I thought, I don't know why. I just thought, I'm going to get myself a plate. So I grabbed some of the food, sat next to him, and sort of made it a thing where we ate together. And without realising, he finished dinner. He ate all of it. And some of the ravioli, to be fair to him, they were weird. They looked like green sacks. Like,
yeah, it's from Tesco.
Because we've got mascarpone and spinach, yeah. And it didn't taste amazing, I'm not going to lie. But we sat there together and we ate it, and we had our final piece together. And I think just that interaction, showing that you're eating it with them, it really helped.
That did work, because I said to you, how did you get Rue to eat?
He had a big bowl left, and we ploughed through that together. So that helped out. So
I don't think they're fussy eaters. I think like there's some things they don't like, usually vegetable related. But they do usually finish their dinners, because we say that they're not allowed to leave eating their dinner, really.
We don't give them any.
Or they're not allowed like cakes, or like usually always have like a yoghurt and a cake after. And they're not allowed that if they don't eat their dinner. So it does usually push them to eat it. And I do think that, I know people say don't force your children to eat food they don't want to eat, but when you do, because they don't actually hate it, they tell themselves they hate it, it makes life so much easier when they actually eat it. How do you get along with Curtis' family? I get on with your family, don't I?
Yeah.
I think families are just really hard. But I do get on with your family. I get on with your mum. We've had problems in the past. But we do get on really well.
And
then you've just got your brother and your dad and...
Yeah, to be fair...
Your brother's really nice.
To be fair, yeah, my brother does...
Never had a problem.
No, he doesn't... He does help out. Like, he does try to help out.
No, he's really nice.
I think maybe he waits for us to call on him. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, he does always reach out to us, because we're so busy.
Yeah.
He does reach out to us. My dad...
Yeah, that's true.
It's tough, like, with my dad... We're both very, very stubborn. So if we don't have to disagree, but we can just like not talk for a while.
Yeah.
And it can become suddenly there's a problem, but nothing's happened. So it's a really awkward situation. But family's tough.
How long have you breastfed each baby? Because mine was 4 weeks, but he didn't really breastfeed, so I expressed it for 4 weeks. So I'd express it, feed him. And it was too much, so I did it for 4 weeks and I stopped. Horatio, I breastfed him for a year, actually about 11 months. It was around Christmas time, and he was 1 in January. And I only stopped because he was biting me. Every time I fed him, I'd have my finger there ready to put my finger in his mouth and pop it off. He bit me every single time until I used to keep going through it. We were at Mum's house when I stopped. Near Christmas time, we were at Mum's. And she said, like, you're just gonna have to stop. But breastfeeding's really hard. It's like a love and hate thing. It's like...
I feel like breastfeeding, they make it seem like it's so easy. They don't tell you that at the very start, look, speaking from your point of view, at the very start, you're tied down, it's painful, you bleed, you're sore.
But don't put anyone off it.
No, I'm not going to put you off because it's an amazing thing. But right, this is to the men. It's hard work.
Yeah,
it's not easy. I just remember when you'd be in tears, but in pain and in tears, and you're bleeding, but you're still doing it because you want to go through with it. Whereas I think that a lot of people don't understand that. I say a lot of people, women do, but a lot of men don't understand that there's a lot involved. It's not straightforward and it's not easy.
It's like the tie as well. It's like, it's you. It's always you. It's you through the night, it's you through the day, it's you all the time. The baby cries, it's you. And it's like if the baby's fussing, you know the baby's not hungry, but you have to just try it anyway, just in case the baby's hungry. Really stressful. So, a year with Horatio almost. So when I had Rue, I said I'm never doing it again because as much as I loved it and didn't want to stop, that's why I carried on doing it when he was biting me. I didn't want to do it again. So I didn't with Rue, and I found that he was it made me happier because I could enjoy him more because I didn't have the stress of... Some people don't find it stressful. I don't when I'm doing it. It's just like... I found him a lot easier. I really enjoyed him, and I'm glad I did but he didn't have any... I think I expressed some of the stuff at the beginning of colostrum.
Yeah.
Flossie, 16 months. That's my longest. 16 months. I was going to stop, but she wouldn't, would she? We tried to give, even when we went to Devon, she was 4 months old.
She wouldn't have a bottle.
Yeah, tried to give her a bottle, she wouldn't have it. So 16 months, and then she stopped herself.
She stopped, but then she wouldn't have any milk at bedtime. Remember, she went for a thing where she would just go to bed.
Now she has milk. They've all had a bottle at bedtime though. Lots of people say their children drink milk downstairs then go to bed. Ours always have a bottle in bed until they're a few years old.
Yeah, because it's a comfort thing, isn't it? You know that they're going to sleep.
Yeah, with warm milk and like they fall asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like it. And then Lilac I'm still doing, but she has bottles too.
Yeah, she's mixed, isn't she?
Yeah, we did that right from the beginning. I know people say when they're combi feeding, which I didn't know what to do, when do you start with a bottle? We started from birth. They say wait till you've established breastfeeding. We didn't, because with Flossie, we waited till we established breastfeeding. She would not take a bottle, so we just did them both from the start. So it was just, and it's gone really well. If we go out somewhere, if it's convenient, I'll breastfeed her. If it's not, we bring enough stuff for bottles, and she has bottles, and it makes it so much easier. Because I don't like breastfeeding in public. Some people don't mind. I know it's fine to, but I don't like to, personally. What's your profession apart from vlogging? I don't.
Full-time mummy?
Yeah, I don't. So I wanted to be a midwife. I went to college. I did health and social care to go to university. And yeah, I didn't do it. So I've only ever worked part-time. McDonald's and Asda. That's all I've ever done, those 2 jobs. Yeah. I've done work experience in like care homes and nurseries and schools, but where's Lilac Sling from? Lilac Sling is a lifesaver, isn't it? It's amazing. I love her sling. It's from Connie, but it's not it's not
based in the UK, is it?
No.
Going by the writing, it's like Asia. So
yeah. I haven't actually looked at where it's from, but and it's like the best one, isn't it? When I was in hospital, you used it loads.
Yeah, she lived on me.
Yeah, she sleeps really well in it. You could just put it.
It's so cosy. It's easy to put on as well.
Yeah.
There's no. We had the one before, haven't we? Where you have like this massive length of fabric.
Yeah, I
and you have
chucked
to
it away in the end.
Lasso it round you different ways.
You do, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a big bit of string. I can't do it. It's too much.
Goes over your arm, round your body, over your other arm, like.
Tie it round. It's too much. This one you put on. It's the same price as well. You put it on.
Drop them in.
Put the baby in. Pull it on. But I'll have to put a link in the description because you can get it on Amazon. Because I don't have like a known retailer anyone can go to for it. Dream family holiday. Family holiday.
Florida.
Yeah, Disneyland. Florida.
Definitely. Definitely they'd love it.
They would love it. All of them would.
Be incredible.
Yeah, it would be because you know, like when they do
and in their hotels as well.
Yeah.
Their rooms are just so nice.
You know, they do the carnival thing and they go along like on the. They do like a show, don't they? You just watch them, like all the characters.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they'd love it. I went when I was younger, but to be honest, I don't really remember it. I think I was quite. I wasn't though. I reckon it was about Cosmo's age. All I remember is going on teacups with Annabelle Minty. So.
Nice.
Actually, one more thing I remember, it's not a ride, is we went in the characters' houses, like maybe Mickey and Minnie's house. I remember walking around their house. But I probably loved it at the time.
Money well spent. No, that's it. It's for the time, isn't it? And it's deep memories, like. You remember these bits, they were obviously the highlights, but...
Do you think it's weird? I can remember those 2 bits, but I can't remember the park, I can't remember walking around, I can't remember anything else.
I feel like that's the sort of thing that when you do go back eventually, you'll be like, I remember that. Yeah, I feel like it's something that like sets off in your mind. I've
got a problem though, where I feel guilty. I don't do enough. I feel like I don't do enough for them. Maybe I don't let them do enough that they want to do, like watch TV, go on their Nintendos. They don't do very much of that. But I used to. I used to really enjoy it. Do you know, like when you go to school, we would go to school and we'd come home, we'd be like, yeah, let's go and watch Sweet Life. We'd all run into the front room and sit down and watch Sweet Life, and like we had a big speaker. My mum had these speakers all like this big. And I remember like putting pillows in there, going sitting down there and like cozying up. They don't do that. And do you know, like when over some holidays when Disney would say that they had like a new film coming out and it was what's it called?
High School Musical.
Yeah. And we'd be like, yes, it's out today, and we would all be so excited for the whole time. And we'd like, it's coming out at this time, and we'd be ready for the time. We'd have our like snacks, and we'd get our pillows ready and blankets, and we'd like all like cozy up how we wanted to in the front room, and we'd be like so excited. They don't do that. But yeah, I think they should maybe be allowed to come downstairs, put on normal TV, not film, like live TV, BBC, whatever it is, have their breakfast, just chill and get ready for school. But we're so like, no TV, no switches.
Yeah, I think we're just worried about them getting too much screen time, and it's sort of,
Well, because we see the way it affects them, it does affect them. Is Lilac your last baby?
Yeah. It's the last one that we're aware of. Is that the way to say it? Yeah.
I feel, do you know what as well is? After like being in hospital and that, I feel like something could go wrong again.
Yeah.
It puts me off, like...
I completely get that.
My battery died, so we're just going to quickly finish it in here, because I have 3 more questions. So, what's your favourite go-to meal? Like, my favourite meal is steak, chips, mushrooms. That's my favourite steak, like medium rare. What about you?
I love a good burger, not like not a McDonald's burger. I do. I eat it because it's easy and it's quick, but like a good burger. Like there's this one restaurant near us that makes real thick patties, and they come a bit pink in the middle as well, which is perfect to me.
Yeah.
So that's my go-to.
I'm not a burger person. How many kids do you want to have? Okay, we've been through that. Do you plan on having any more children? If so, how many more would you like and when? So that's all our questions really, because we've answered the children one.
Yeah, I answered it a couple of times, I reckon.
A couple.
Yeah.
Children would have more if we had more land. But it has to come to an end at some point. And we're at a really good point now with the children.
Yeah, I don't think it ever comes to an end, does it?
No, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, I say it becomes
we
easier.
need our own time.
Yeah, everyone says it doesn't become easier. They say it's difficult in a different way. But I'm ready for the different way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, job done. Q&A finished.
Yeah. Well done.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah. Did good. Thank you for taking part in my video.
That's okay.